Yusef was a poor man in a remote village whose only possession was a donkey, which he had come across quite unexpectedly. He had a beloved, but one day, while he was not at home, she mysteriously disappeared without a trace. He was deeply saddened and would sit by his donkey every day, confiding his sorrows to it. The villagers, because of Yusuf's poverty, they always mocked and laughed at him. But the donkey carried a strange sorrow in its heart. One night, Yusuf noticed that his donkey kept staring at the mountain behind the village. Its ears perked up and it scratched its hooves on the ground. The donkey became restless, as if it wanted to show something. Yusuf decided to follow his donkey. In the middle of the night, they set out toward the cave with his lantern. The sound of the wind in the cave was like a human's wail. Yusuf was frightened, and terrifying shadows fell on the walls. Deep inside the cave, an old wooden chest was found, which the donkey was pointing to. Yusuf tried to open it, but he couldn't. He asked, "What should we do?" The enemies who had followed Yusuf and were tracking him from the west saw that chest. Yusuf decided to put the chest on the back of his donkey, leave the cave and take it home. Now Yusuf had brought the chest with him and didn't know what to do. Yusuf, with great determination, decided to dig a deep hole directly under his humble house and carefully place the precious chest inside it. News of the hidden chest quickly reached the ears of the truly greedy men of the nearby village. They emphatically declared, "Yusuf, that poor unfortunate man, has indeed found a valuable treasure, and it absolutely should be rightfully ours." From that night on, the looks were filled with hostility. Yusuf realized that danger was near. He took his donkey and fled the village at night. His heart was trembling, but he knew that if he stayed, he would be killed. On the way, right now, at this moment. Bandits attacked him and Yusuf fell to the ground. But the donkey fought them off with its kicks and drove them all away. Yusuf said, "You are not just a donkey, you are a savior." In the desert, an old man dressed in white appeared. He said, "The chest you saw has changed your destiny." He said, "But be careful, every treasure comes with a price." And he gave him a map. He said, "This map leads to a village. You must go to that village and participate in its contest to obtain the key." Before reaching the village, Yusef rested under a tree, and then he and his donkey set off again. Yusef entered the big city. The people dressed in fine clothes mocked him and laughed at him. Yusef asked the people there what was happening in the square. They said a race between horses had taken place. He went to the organizer of the race and said, "I want to participate in the race with this donkey." The man said, "You must be crazy. You can't enter a race with a donkey." He replied, "I'm sure this donkey can win the race." The exciting race began, and the donkey continued running forward with great hope. The donkey was ahead of everyone, and all the horses were running behind it. And the diligent donkey finally reached the finish line, and everyone in the large crowd applauded enthusiastically and cheered loudly for it. Their magnificent prize was a gleaming golden key that could magically open any and every lock. They were generously given some much-needed food and refreshing water, and Yusuf, feeling quite weary, rested and ate peacefully under the shade of a large, comforting tree. After a period of deep, restorative sleeping, he thoughtfully decided to finally open the mysterious chest with that very important golden key. Yusuf opened the chest. Suddenly, he saw a chest full of gold. He thought to himself, "We've become rich." Suddenly, darkness covered everything, so Yusuf closed the chest and went to the village chief's house to explain what had happened. The village chief told Yusuf, "That cave is cursed, and everyone who has gone into it has either disappeared or been bewitched. Long ago, there lived a king who confiscated all the possessions of the poor and hid them in that cave. Yusef asked, "So, in what manner should I return these items to the poor people again? How exactly can I do this?" God then sent him home and simply said, "Do whatever you truly believe is the right thing to do in this situation." Yusef sat for hours that night, but he couldn't come to a conclusion. An old man appeared in his dream and said, "That chest is not yours, and you must destroy it." Yusef woke up startled and said, "What should I do? How do I destroy the chest?" The old man told him, "You must throw all the coins from the chest into the water, so that they return to their rightful owners, and destroy the chest." He burned the chest. After that, the spell was broken, and as if everything was fixed, he returned home and saw that his wife had come back. He was very happy and they embraced each other. Yusef said, "On my way back, I didn't see my donkey. What happened to that donkey?" His wife explained to him, "When you broke the chest, the spell was broken and the donkey disappeared. And the day you were gone, I went to that cave and I was put under a spell." After that, Yusef started working in the farmlands he had. He diligently worked with God's divine help and successfully made a comfortable living from it, gradually becoming very busy with the harvesting of various agricultural products.
The real treasure is in your own home. Your family and your spouse are your treasures.